of you are too young to remember the winter of '99. Those were difficult times. The pound had reached parity with the fly button. Petrol, if you could find it, was more expensive than beer at the Five Bells. And Richard Branson had just been assassinated in the run-up to the presidential elections. The Vere Hodges had almost finished their building work. And we had the prospect of Maine's drainage to look forward to. Maine's drainage, you can't walk down the high street now without treading in it. Before we ate them, we used to blame the dogs. But I, for one, knew all along that it was them what lived in Old Brook Farm. It was around that time that we first got news of the serum, but for most, of course, it was too late. The cities had been devastated, and those who still had their health had taken to the road in search of a spiritual solution. One of these groups was camping up here on the Druze. I forget precisely what it was they believed in. Something to do with the Reno, if my memory serves me correctly. Anyway, we had this lad living in the village who nobody really took much notice of. To be honest, we all thought of him as a bit soft in the head. Bob, his name was. We called him Daft Bob. Little did we know that before too long he'd be known throughout the land as Bob of Wallop.
Oh, where is that dog? Holly, girl, come to Mummy. There's a good doggy. Come here, little whoopiekin. Love the bucket, she's scampered, and my son Bob will potty if he finds a lobster. Where can she be? Holly, girl, where are you? Mummy loves you so very muchy-watchy. Bobby loves you very muchy-watchy too. You brainless little get on it. Where are you? If you don't get back in here by the time I count to 3, I'm going to shut this room where the sun don't shine. 1, 2, to the bed. Oh, hello, Bob, darling. How are you? Bob, would you help Mummy with the washing? Would you hang up the washing? What's he doing home so early, Bob?
I've come to take her girl out for a walk. Have you seen her?
She's gone fishing. Yes, that's it. She's gone fishing.
Fishing? How can a dog go for fishing?
Well, you know how that Jeremy malnourished and Sam Ropelock are absolutely useless with gun dogs. I thought I'd try a fish dog instead, you know, catch a trout on the hook and then send in the dog. It saves all the skill business.
Look, why are you talking such rude rubbish? You've lost her, haven't you?
Oh, maybe I have. Just a bit. Just a bit.
Oh, no. You know what it's like out there. If we don't find her, she'll end up on the menu at the Five Bells. Here comes Sid Snatch and Fanny Jordan. Thank heavens you've arrived, Sid and Fanny. Mum and me, we've lost. Holly girl. Could you help us look for her, please?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bob, I cannot divulge that information.
Why not?
No, I'm sorry, Bob, I cannot divulge that information either.
For goodness sake, it's only a matter of whether you'll help us or not.
He goes round divulging, then people might think he has something to divulge.
Yeah, which I have not.
Precisely.
But saying whether or not you'll help look for Holly girl, He's hardly divulging, is he?
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, if I were to divulge, I mean, or even hint at the fact that I may or may not be willing to help you in the search of your dog, well, that would be the thin end of the wedge, vis-à-vis my entrapment into divulging that I am an active member of a clandestine group of politically fundamental, radically reactionary, left and right of centre, as your autonomous, dedicated, toe-sucking, effeminist activists, which I am not.
But I thought you were concerned.
Yes, my part, King Jorgen, would not be dead if anyone was totally right-wing. Here is men caught one of those nasty Popular Front criminals last week. And you know what he did to him?
No.
Tied piano wire around his thumb.
Oh!
Then he nailed him to a chair.
Oh!
Then he cut off his finger.
Oh!
Then he switched on the TV and left him to watch
What?
the video of the Wallops Revue.
Oh my God! How cruel!
But, Fanny, what does your dad do anyway?
He is Husband Jorgen, commander of the Republican Guard. He's a sort of hitman for the parish council.
Well, what do the parish council do then?
Oh, for goodness sake, Bob, don't be a silly boy. Everybody knows what a parish council does.
Well, what do they do then?
Well, they sort of meet a bit.
And they're very important because they make decisions.
Oh, yes, and we all do exactly as they tell us.
And what happens if we don't?
My father comes along and rips your arm off.
Oh, God.
It's a sort of benevolent dictatorship.
What's that when you sit home then?
I think it's just a complicated way of saying democracy, see.
Oh, yeah?
And what's this other lot then, the People's Popular Popple?
They're an awful bunch. They have some really weird ideas.
Like what ideas?
Well, they believe that we should have open meetings where we should encourage criticism, and it's just dreadful.
Oh, my God, that sounds ridiculous to me.
And they believe in sexual equality.
Yeah.
What's sexual equality?
I think, Bob, I think it's where men can dress up as women.
You'd have to be really weird to want to do that.
Holly girls.
We should report our listing to PC Mother Brother.
You'll be lucky. You left the village years ago.
I didn't know he'd gone. I'm sure he was still around.
Oh, well, when was the last time you saw him then?
That's the last time anybody saw him.
Look, can we look for her name?
I know, Bob, I know. Now listen, Sid, would you go to fishing cottage and have a look around there for her? Yeah. And Fanny, would you go up to the plague pits and be a dear and see if you can see her up there? Bob, I think you should go to that new band of hippies up on the droves and see if they've seen her. Now, you go. Hurry along, there's no time to waste. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to bump into PC Mother Brother in your travels, tell him the Chief Superintendent Doug Dixon sends him his best regards.
Hello, unknown caller. Wallop Revolutionary Traffic Control Tower here. Identify yourself. Who are you?
Controlling tower, higher 2 a day. Over.
I understand you are one to tango.
Controlling tower only after the weekend. Over.
What is your endurance? How long can you stay up?
This controlling tower has a right stay up. We are maintaining and lost eyes.
What is your difficulty? You are very weak.
No, I am not weak. It is the hotel I always weak.
Where are you?
I am in the cockpit.
Okay, 1 to tango. We have you on radar now. You are well below the glide path.
Of course we are better than the inside part is swimming this run. We are not right.
Can you jettison any freight?
We. Higher thrust yourself.
Good. You will do better with less cargo. I do not understand you. Less weight may help you gain height. You will do better without the cargo.
With less cargo. We do not need less cargo.
Do I understand you are carrying escargot and grand oui? Frogs and snails?
Oui, 46 Canada.
1 to tango. I must warn you, imports of live animals are not allowed. You must return to France immediately. This airport is now closed. You must not drop any live animals.
It is too late, Harvey. Actually, drop them already. But if not, they will only deliver the crowd. Oh, so you eat. You're not alive. You can find her today. Oh, you don't want.
And so, mighty priestess Reno, we gentle hippies, beseech you to hear us, help us escape from this miserable existence which we now lead. Oh, we beg you, Almighty One, to bring into our midst a Messiah who will lead us to a better place, where once more we can listen to Bob Dylan, and Joan Baez, and Sophie Shoestring in peace and tranquility. Hear us in our time of need and deliver us from this God-forsaken home. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Oh, I'm getting so bored hanging around here. The horse is knackered and we haven't got a single car that works anymore. It's so tedious when you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Liberty. Hey, Florence, I thought you were going to get that garage bloke, Pinch Bum, to come up here and look at the Renault 5. You know, it's never been right since we filled it up at his garage that time.
I did, Dougal. He came up last night when you were up at the fields trying to catch that little white terrier with the 3 legs.
Oh, yeah, well, what did he say? Can he speak?
Well, he said something about it being a carburettor. Something about it not being his fault, but that water had seeped into the pumps and diluted the lead free. Said he could not be held responsible. Some things never change. Fix it. Oh, yes, he can fix it for 3,000 quid. He said he's got the last Renault 5 carburettor in Hampshire and that it's a snip at the price. Some things never change.
Oh, well, he's going to have to wait till next week. We've got 62.3. Oh, well, I wonder what you women are cooking for supper tonight. Liberty, my precious. What's cooking, eh? Hope it ain't that sheepdog pie again.
Sod, what's wrong with sheepdog pie anyway? It's a hell of a lot better than those rat fritters that Virtue served up last night.
Don't be so rude about my rat fritters. They were a really cheap meal. I already had the buttermilk, but I caught the rats on the back steps of the pub. The landlord had to kick them out because the health inspector was visiting. When you're as poor as we are, you should be grateful for anything you could get. Anyway, why is it always Liberty and me that have to do the cooking? Chastity hasn't cooked for weeks.
Yeah.
The only roasting she gets up to is nothing to do with ovens.
I think you guys know what you're talking about. I do my best. Where I can.
Don't we know it, dear, no?
I'm fed up with your insinuations that I'm a common tart. I'll remind you I come from very good stock. I could even have married my daughter Speed's father if I'd so wished, and he's certainly done well.
Did you meet him, Chastity?
Sebastian Cook was his name. Sebastian. I met him at a long-leaf poppy festival. We had a bit of this, and a bit of that. You know. Well, anyway, one thing led to another in my little age.
I'm not such a little A-frame these days.
I even took him home to meet Major and Pater, but they didn't approve. They didn't know I was, you know, up the start. Didn't want to upset Pater, so Seb and I went our separate ways. Jolly great pity, really. He went on to become an Olympic running champion, and now he's the Tory MP in Cornwall. He's done jolly well. Anyway, that's how Speed got her name. What with her daddy having Coke for a sailor and being a super athlete.
Well, I'm not bloody surprised he won the Olympics. I bet he couldn't run away fast enough.
But that reminds me, who are those girls? I'll tell you, the time they get home in time for chocolate, I'll eat my Joni Mitchell record. Murray? Wallop?
Oh, is it time for another joint?
Go and look for them, would you, Florence? They seem to be hanging around with that widow County Simple lad these days. You know, Bob, the one with the greyhound. He doesn't say a lot. It's very weird.
But they don't say a lot, do they? Greyhounds.
Just go and look, for goodness sake.
Listen, I'm sorry I'm late. The thing is, we got a bit caught up in the barn.
What? Tied up? That brandy bugger blacksmith. I'll tell you something. He had a few drinks, no female. But bondage, that's going on. And what have I told you before about talking to strange men?
No, you got it all wrong. He asked us to cut the eggs from his chicken coop, so he's not very well. He thinks he's got the plague. But anyway, the chickens out had to run them all.
I can guess what sort of plague he's got, dirty old man.
Gave us one each, Murray.
Eggs, Murray, eggs.
Ages since he had eggs.
Oh, I have mine scrambled.
Yours were scrambled years ago. Oh, look! Here comes your intellectual soul, ain't that simple to spot?
How did you do, Kitty? Look, everybody, Bob. Well, it's very rude to ignore people, you know. Well, it's turned out nice again, eh, Bob? Yes. But I don't think it'll last. Oh, do you hear that, everybody? Bob doesn't think it's going to last. Then what do you think it's going to do tonight, then, Bob? Do you think it's going to rain? No. I think it's going to be worse than that.
Oh.
I think it's going to get very cold.
Ooh.
I think we're going to get I think we're going to get hell.
What in heaven's name did he say? I could have sworn he said frogs and snails. Bob said he's got to raise frogs and snails tonight.
We're going to have a bloody miracle. It's going to pour down
knows. He wants to travel. Do you think he could be? Sire, we've been waiting for...
Oh!
Hail more! Hail more! The new Messiah!
Oh, God, we have prayed for this moment to arrive. Our High Priestess Reno has answered our prayers. You must be the chosen one, he whom we shall follow. Tell us what it is you wish us to do. We shall obey your every command.
Tell us. But I'm not the Messiah. I'm not. I came up here to look for the good. You're right.
What is it that you seek, O wise one? Tell us, we shall go to the ends of the earth to find it for you. Tell us.
I'm trying to tell you. If you'll bloody listen. I came up here to look for the holy
You have come to us in the guise of a simple fool. But we now recognize your true identity. You must be the Messiah. Wallop. Oh, speak to us. Tell us what it is you wish your humble disciples to do, and it shall be done.
Yes, please. Well, I was told of a sighting down at the fishing cottage, and I'm on my way there. Don't want her eating all the Kilkennys for precious ducks, or at least then what they haven't eaten themselves already. Must find her before she ends up on the Bells menu. What is he talking about? How can the Holy Grail eat ducks? And how can it be eaten? And why is it a she? Oh, the man talks in riddles.
It's not for us to question him, Florence. If God is a man, as he's always on about, why can't the Holy Grail be a woman? Speak to us, Master! Speak to us and show us the way. We will follow you!
Well, if you insist, it's down this way. Well, it sounds like a load of bullshit to me. I suspect you've worked that out already.
Ha!
I could have sworn those twins were people, but of course they can't be. Not since I made the parish council introduce the new curfew. All the villagers will be at home, in bed, lying down, with nothing on, having not enough. Don't think of it. Don't think of them lying down. Think of them standing up. Think of Mother. Dear, sweet, sweet Mother. 2 pairs of gloves on my hands at night in case I should have thoughts. And a lovely story about prisoners and torture. Oh, dear Mother. Nasty, undisciplined things, Woods. And speaking of nasty, undisciplined things, where is Sergeant Gomez and the guard? Seatbelt, turn!
Hauptman Hugh Jordan, sir. MC-VSO and Saloon Bar, sir. Republican Guard, present correct, ready for your inspection, sir, in good order and military discipline. Late, break, and slightly oil.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can see what state they're in. Shambolic as usual. And as for you, Private Marsh, lightly oiled would be the understatement of the century.
Listen to the Hauptman, Marsh. The undergarment of the century, lad.
Right. Guard, stand at ease. Stand easy. Corporal Price, make your report.
The point is, sir, when you gave me those awfully good military instructions to look through that pile of old parish records we found at the back of the hall, I came across a very interesting old survey from before the Revolution, done by someone called B.P., possibly an ancestor of the Pinchbeck, sir, which clearly states that they discovered a huge oil field in the parish.
A huge oil field, sir. Could be a namesake of yours, sir.
No, it would not be.
Oh, sir, I love the way you flourish that whip, sir.
Do not be impertinent, Private. This was not a waggle. This was a flourish, a brandish. If you're not very careful, a wallop.
Oh, yes, please, sir. Another wallop, sir. I know I deserve it, sir.
Now, carry on, Corporal. Oh, wrong show. Where was this oil field discovered?
The point is, sir, it was discovered it's right underneath where Widow Twankey's house is now.
What is a joy feel, anyhow? Sounds like a bit of a you-know-what.
An oil field? Pay attention. Is where oil comes from. And oil is what petrol used to be made of. And petrol is what aeroplanes and tractors and cars used to run on. And petrol used to cost more than a pint of beer at the $5. So you can imagine what it costs now.
Yeah, we'd be rich. I could have tons of makeup and lipstick and underwear and willy pulleys, and I could give up night work.
And I'd be ever so popular with the you-know-who's, wouldn't I, girls?
Well, before you let your soaring ambitions run away with you, there is one small problem.
Anybody want to help the Hauptman with his small problem? No.
Whoever owns the oil field owns the oil. And who owns the oil field? First of all, that wretched Twankey woman and her stupid son, that's who. So the sooner we get them out and us in, the better. The question is, how? Are there any suggestions?
Anyone feeling suggestive? Matter of fact, speak up now, lad.
The point is, sir, maybe if we offered her one of those awfully nice little council flats. I mean, they're so much neater than her place, and much easier to hoover.
Hoover? Hoover? That woman wouldn't recognize a hoover if it chopped off a bit on the ankle.
I've got an idea. If the council could lend me a few bob, I could take her down the bells and get her really pissed, and then we could throw her in the Broughton plague pit.
It is much more likely, Corporal Morris, that she would get you pissed and eat you for lunch afterwards.
Well, what about, sir, now she's lost that bleeding dog of hers, why don't we just infest her with rats?
She would be delighted. She'd use them to go into the sausage and pasty business.
Well, I just got my outside carsy tax demand the other day. And there's this really rude bit on the bottom that says, if you don't pay, you can be evicted.
I think you have something there. That certainly gives us something to play around with. Come, let us work it out.
Right, follow the Hauptman, lads. Come along now.
Quick, Fanny. The Ukrainian champagne in the cellar. The vat's leaking. There's wine all over the place. Get those empty jugs. And hurry.
But you keep telling me these jugs are only for water.
Never mind that. We've got a crisis.
I'll get some bottles from the bottle bank too.
Oh, no, that's not something I've always wanted.
What's that, Florence?
Well, it's an account of the bottle bank, and then I can draw on it whenever I please.
Oh, right on, doll.
Doll? Doll? More like a blonde son with hair. Oh, hair of the dog. That'll do me nicely. Just a small one, Liberty Flower. Don't you come flowering me, you drunken sot.
There you are. Well, listen, I'm going to give you this, and I want you to take it down to the parish council immediately.
What's in it, Mother?
It's the outside Kersey tax. For goodness sake, make sure you don't lose it. If you do, we'll all be evicted, and we'll never get into roll the drains. Now, I'm going home to do the washing.
What have you got there, Bob?
Something to do with the drains and the loo. I've got to take it to the parish council. Mother says she wants rodding.
Oh, my God! Rodding! If that does not get to the parish council, she will be evicted. We will be out. Stealing it from him will be a Donald's, your field is as good as ours.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Fanny.
I've just got to fill in another couple of bottles from the leaking tap, and I'll be with you.
Right. Oh, Fanny,
Yes?
I'm thirsty.
Well, help yourself to a glass of water.
Thank you.
Oh, Bob, look what you've done now, silly boy. Come here and let you clean you up.
Horrible.
Yes, Bob, I know.
Give it here, boy. Even the landlord of the 5 Bells can't ruin Wallop water. Well, it's rather strong. Tastes quite nice, really.
Here, let us play. Let us play. That's white wine.
What's going on? Is the fan working?
Never mind the fan. Give me a bottle of your best water, if you please, landlord. And how much is that?
£200.
And cheap at half the price.
Well, fine. Now, that's water.
You can't win, can you? Give them what they want for once, and they don't want it.
No, it's Bob. It's his water that's turned into wine. Oh, Bob.
Oh, Fanny.
Oh, Bob.
Get on with it, you two.
Not mine, it's me. Come over here.
Oh, you've done it again. A second miracle. First the frogs and snails, and now water into wine. Frogs and snails? Water into wine? What are you on about?
Landlord, I'll have a glass of Bob's water, if you please. Fanny?
Yes, dear.
They've taken my glass of water away.
Oh, help yourself to another one.
Oh, there's another bad one. Give me that. Oh, he's done it again, everyone. He's turned the water into wine. It's America.
Hey, man, did I miss something or something? What's
Right, you lot, shut up! Oh dear, he's still one of those powerful moves again. I've convened this meeting of the People's Popular Front for the liberation of Dillsborough because...
The Popular People's Front.
What?
We're the Popular People's Front.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Look, shut up, shut up. We're the People's Popular Front for the liberation of Jill's Bush.
No. I thought we were the People's Patriotic Front.
No, that's them jerks down at Broughton. No, we're the Popular People's Front.
Looks like I've joined the wrong lot.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you
Yes, I
haven't.
Don't hold that game. Now, convene this meeting of the People's Popular Front for the liberation of Jill's Bush because it is time for all men to make a stand. Women. Yes, and women. Thank you, Julian. It is time for the man to rid himself or herself. Yes, or herself. Thank you, brother.
Or sister.
Yes, or sister. Where was I? Yes, it is a birthright of every man or woman.
Shut up about women, Julian. You're putting Ulrika off.
Women have a perfect right to play in our movement, Norma.
Well, if you know that, I am one.
Could have fooled me, dear.
Why are you always going on about women then, Julian?
I want to be one. I want to be a woman. From now on, I want you all to call me Loretta.
Loretta?
It's my right as a man.
But why do you want to be called Loretta, Julian?
I want to have babies.
You want to have babies?
It's the right of every man to have babies if he wants.
But you can't have babies.
Don't you oppress me. Don't you dare come at me with your sexist baggage.
We're not oppressing you, Julian. You're a man. You haven't got a womb. Where's the penis going to get so? You're going to keep it in a box?
This not having a womb. I mean, that's nobody's fault, is it, really? I mean, not even the parish council. I mean, what's to say that although he can't actually have babies, he can have the right to have babies?
Good idea, brother.
Yeah.
We will fight for your right to have babies, brother. Sorry.
But what's the point?
What?
Well, what's the point in us fighting for his right to have babies when he can't have babies? Well, I think it's symbolic. You know, it's symbolic of our struggle against oppression.
Yeah. Brothers and sisters, let me make it plain. Enough is most definitely enough. We have put up with these oppressors for too long. It is time for men to stand up and fight.
Yes! Down with the parish council! Power to the people!
Yeah, I blame the plague. It was just the opportunity we were looking for. Oh, we need a curfew to take people. Oh, and we'll need a little bit more to pay taxes to people. And where are we now? Tax to buggery. We need to show the oppressors that we're serious. I have a plan.
Oh, Sydney,
Let me, brother Sydney. Go and fetch the plan, please.
Oh, yeah, what?
Gather round. I shall say this only once. We're going to kidnap King Jorgen's daughter, Fanny, and hold her to ransom. And this is how we do it. This is the house. We have two possible methods of approach.
Yeah, what are they then?
I call them Plan A and Plan B.
Yeah. Well, what's plan A, sister?
Plan A, we approach to the left of the tree.
Yeah. Well, now what about Plan B?
Plan B, we approach to the right of the tree.
And do you have a preference?
Since I'm going to allow others the honour of leading this raid, I don't give a damn. Shall we toss for it? Who Who's got coin? Sid? Julian?
Yeah, I've got one here, Julian. You toss.
No, Sid, you toss.
You're much better at it than I am. Everybody says so.
Everybody says so.
Well, you've only got to walk down the street and everyone says, yeah, look at that, toss out.
Here's the tails.
As it's you, dear Tails.
Here's a picture of the Mayor of Tescali. Right, here's the tails. Let me see. That's not a coin. That's an old piece of chewing gum. I've had enough of this. We adopt Plan B. We approach to the right of the tree.
Oh, now, I wonder whether Sister has taken into account the fundamentally inappropriate course of action upon which you're suggesting we launch ourselves. What? Well, how can we, the most left-wing group this side of Lockpool Corner, approach a house from the right?
It's all right, dear. It's stage left, really. So, having approached the house to the right of the tree, stage left, we get in under the thatch here, we break in through the bathroom here, and Fanny is to be found here. And having grabbed Fanny, we inform Hugh Jordan that she's in our custody and forthwith issue our demands. Any questions?
Yeah. What are our demands?
We're giving you exactly 2 days to dismantle the entire apparatus of the Nether Wallop Republican state. And if he doesn't agree, we execute her.
What?
Shut all your bits off. Send them back on the hour, every hour. And of course, we inform him, Jordan, that he bears full responsibility when we chop up his fanny.
Well, I mean, Hugh Jordan, he hasn't got Fanny, has he?
It's not as funny, dickhead. They'll never agree to that.
Don't worry, it's just a bargain encounter. Remember, they bled us dry, the bastards. They've taken everything we have. Not just from us, but from our fathers. Yeah. And our fathers' fathers.
Yeah. And your fathers' fathers' fathers.
Yes.
And their fathers' fathers' fathers.
Indeed.
And our fathers' fathers' fathers. Yes, all right, Norma. Don't labour the point.
And I mean, tell me, what have the parish council ever done for us in return?
Well, there was the low-cost housing.
What low-cost housing?
You remember when they gave the playing fields to that property developer?
Well, apart from the low-cost housing, what have the parish council ever done for us?
Oh, past set-aside scheme?
Yeah.
But our set-aside scheme? What do you mean when they set aside all the footpaths for the cultivation of nettles and brambles? All them insects and creepy-crawly things to live in?
Yeah. You can't even go out for a walk in the woods nowadays without something quite nasty trying to creep into your knickers.
Well, apart from the low-cost housing and the footpath set-aside scheme, what have the parish council ever done for us?
The tree planting.
Tree planting? What tree planting?
Tree planting. The parish council. They planted all those trees up by old man Nat Osmond's house. Yeah. Came in very handy, they did.
Yeah? Well, what for?
Well, when we were kids, we used to climb them, you know. Then when we got a bit older, we used to carve things in the bark. Sid loves sheep.
Yeah.
Well, caught it under those trees. I lost my virginity under one of those trees.
Well, apart from the low-cost housing and the footpath set-aside scheme and the tree planting, what have the parish council ever done for us?
Yeah, well, and what about the dog poo patrols?
What dog poo patrols? Well, apart from the low-cost housing and the footpath set-aside scheme and the tree planting and the dog poo patrols, what have the parish council ever done for us?
You forgot to mention the hedge trimming is bought in the
Well, apart from the low-cost housing, the footpath set-aside scheme, the tree planting, the dog poo patrols, and the bloody hedge trimming enforcement squads, what have the parish council ever done for us?
Well, I don't like to mention it, but
But there was the lovely butterfly garden.
Butterfly garden? You miserable, snot-ridden bunch! There's a war going on out there, and all you can think of is bloody leoparding, dog poo patrols, head-spinning important stuff, and your sacred bloody butterfly garden. Tell me, apart from all that, what has the parish council ever done for us? Right then, we need volunteers to snatch money. You spineless cretins! You yellow-bellied running dogs! Is there not one amongst you that has a spell for this challenge?
Oh, steady on now, I've got over all things.
I mean, the thing is, already, I've actually got a problem here.
Yes.
Well, I actually like Fanny.
Yes, we all know that.
No. What I mean is, kidnapping a young girl and like turning her into pedigree chum. I mean, that doesn't seem much like a revolutionary statement to me.
Can you suggest something better?
Well, I was thinking, what about if we was to kidnap huge organs, ermine-lined codpiece?
Yes.
Yeah, an idea.
Huge organ never goes anywhere without it. I tell you, the stiffness will soon go out of the strides of the Republican Guard.
Not the only thing that'll lose its stiffness, dear.
And we can rely on you to steal it, Sid?
Well, I'd love to, but I've had this terrible pain in the leg for weeks. I'm just worried, honestly.
God, I'm knackered. Over hill and down dale. What have I got to show for it? Nothing. The house is dirty. There's no food in the oven. I haven't got my washing done. Not a sign of Holly Girl anywhere. Just don't know what we're going to do. Oh, hello, son. Have you had any luck?
Yes, Mother.
Oh, good.
Teresa Mary Mongoose told me that she saw Holly Girl with that nice Mrs. Robinson from Stockbridge.
Nice Mrs. Robinson? He means Jill Robinson, the butcher, that well-known purveyor of dog meat. Oh, my God. I can't tell her. Ever since poor Albert died, I have had to keep things from poor sweet Bob. It's just not up to it, you know. My little boy is 24 years old, but still a little man. So I spell out the words I don't want him to understand, like D-I-T or maybe B-O-N-K-I-N-G. But the ones I'm hiding from him now tear the heart right out of me. Now D-O-G-N-E-A-T has been stolen away, while I am little B-O-B, where I'm for the day. I pray that Butcher Robinson will set poor H-O-L-L-Y free. Oh, I wish that we could find out D-O-G-N-E-A-T. Watch him smile, he thinks it's Christmas on his next birthday. And he thinks R-I-S-S-O-L-E spells fun or play. I spell out all the hurting words and turn my head as I speak, 'cause I can't spell away this hurt that's dripping down my cheek. D-O-G-N-E-A-T has been stolen away, while I am little B-O-B, where I'm for the day. I pray that Butcher Robinson will set poor H-O-L-L-Y free. Oh, I wish that we could find our D-O-G-N-E-A-T. Our D-O-G-N-E-A-T has been stolen away, while I am little market tomorrow.
But Mother, how?
Well, you'd have to break into a premises, dear.
But I can't do that on my own. I'm going to need some help. But who will help me? Will you help me?
Yes.
That's great.
Hello! Mr. People!
That woman again.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
It's Ulrika, Bob. Ulrika. Now, did I hear you say you need a little bit of help tonight?
That's right.
We just might be able to assist you. If you come along and help us with our break-in, we'll come along and help you with yours. That's fair, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose so.
You're fond of animals, aren't you?
Oh, yes.
Well, we need your help to liberate a ferret. A huge organ really keeps down his coffee. And then we'll help you get home. Right, that's it then. Right, brothers and sisters, off we go. Huge organ coffee's away.
And Holligan.
Yeah, you forgot.
Now that they've gone, I can go on with hanging out the washing. But actually, I need your help, boys and girls. Because, you see, someone's been stealing my knickers. I'm determined to catch them. So if you see anyone, will you shout out and tell me, please? Will you? Will you? Oh, you will. Oh, thank you. I'm really running out of knickers. No, he's not. Stop pulling my leg. It is. No, he's not.
Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, you dirty meat ass!
Trying to get his beauty sleep, isn't he?
Beauty sleep? I've been sleeping all night. Oh, what's that horrible smell?
Do you mind? I've got a touch of indigestion.
Blimey, I'd hate to see you with a bad attack. You'd be all a flat.
Bloody rude. Anyway, I'm amazed you haven't got it at all.
What's that then?
Well, you know when we did that tax gathering up the drapery stores, and he gave us that Peking hot pot or that... I knew it was dodgy when I saw them thin grey tails in it. Oh, she's off and off. Go on.
Where are you going? Oh, sounds like band practice or something, doesn't it? Wait for me.
Not a guard in sight. We're in luck. Right, comrades? And comrades. Yes, and comrades it is.
And affiliated external brothers.
Yes, and affiliated external brothers and sisters and libretters and cats, dogs, pigs and Uncle John cobblers. I'm not here to make a speech. This is a revolutionary raid. That guard will be back at any minute. Here, you and your ladder, get it up there.
Oh, I don't think that's a very nice thing to say. Not to me.
Well, erect it. Raise it vertical. Get it up, just whatever you like. Now, remember what you're looking for. His top piece with a ferret in it.
I don't think I've ever seen a ferret before. I mean, is it sort of, what does it sort of look like?
It's a long, hairy thing. And it could probably be in his trousers. Or it might be out of socks. Anyway, you can't miss it.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Big as a boa constrictor, they do.
Up the people.
Up the what?
Don't worry about it. Just think about getting your hands on that long, hairy thing. Oh, you just can't get the hell nowadays.
Can we do Hollygirl afterwards?
Yes, we can do Holly Arsenal. Just go and ferret it out. I mean, get it out. Oh, go get that ferret! Shut up, Dan. Sounds like the guard's coming back. I know that it's take it over here, quick.
I tell you what, next time we're at that drapery store, he's going to get his own hot pot. And then I'm going to pad up his trousers to it. I think I'll get Bowden Security to do it.
Ian! Look at that! It's a letter from my stocking! It's the biggest one I ever had, see?
You silly cow, that's not a stocking ladder, is it? I tell you what, and that wasn't there when we went off just now, was it?
What is it?
Oh, how many huge organs, sir? Guard ready for your inspection, sir.
I've never seen you with that stringy on before. No.
And it ain't a good open either. It's a raider dog, get it!
Not well.
He'll lose a day, you mark my words.
But Daddy is such a nice boy. I don't think he'd try and enter your quarters without good reason. But I can't understand what he thinks he'll achieve by taking your codpiece.
Well, he probably thinks it will make him look a big man in the village.
Daddy, you really are disgusting.
I mean, he's stupid enough to think that the villagers will pay him more respect if he stands out more.
Daddy, really? Anyway, I think you should know that I'm very fond of Bob, and I've been seeing quite a lot of him recently.
Fond of him? Seeing a lot of him? He'll never get his hands on my Fanny. No. The sooner we have that wretch out of his house, the better. Won't that be fun?
Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Listen up, you citizens of Wallop, listen up. I bring you news that may be of interest to ye. So pin back your lugs and listen up.
Come on, Barry, get on with it. God, doesn't he always have to play the drama queen? I know something you don't. I've known something interesting to tell you. Come on, tell us all. Get on with it now.
You can shut up. You don't know the hours it takes to make a performance like this. What I do is an art form.
Yeah, the only art form you were ever part of was the lower fifth at Test Valley Comprehensive. Get on with it.
Go out of it, you. By order of the Wallop Parish Council, it is hereby decreed that anyone who has not paid their outstanding outside Kazi tax by tomorrow will be evicted from their council dwelling forthwith. The Nether Wallop Parish Council has delegated the functional responsibility for the carrying out of any such evictions to Hartman, Hugh Jorgan and the Wallop Parish Council Republican Guard.
Good morning, Miss Martins. I thought some Robinson do for you today. Perhaps a nice piece of Aberdeen Alsatian, fresh in the water. Or best sirloin of Welsh bull fat, so very little to get hold of.
Good day to you, Mrs. Robinson, but could I see the whole one, please? Because the Mammy's not very keen on Alsatian. Goes back to the war, you know. Says you can't trust the Hun. Won't touch Pekingese either. Well, not since Korea, that is.
Well, it's a shame about the Pekingese, because from time to time, you know, we get a very nice fat peak in here. But it tastes a bit like Yingfowl, you know. And there were the days when you could get a nice braised Yingfowl for 600 quid. Oh well, Jack and us on Ghent. We'll find it afternoon then. What would you like?
I only need a wee bit. It's just for the Mammy and me for Sunday lunch, you know.
Very like that?
Oh, no. Much less than that, please.
Like that?
Oh, that would be fine. That would be good. Just grand.
Well, that's fine then. Right. We'll do that. That little bit, do you?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Fine. So this will be £20,000, thanks very much.
£20,000?
I know. It's the inflation, you know. I'm very sorry about it, but the cheque will do nicely, and never mind the cheque card. Next.
Mother, I've got to go and ask Mrs. Robinson if she's seen Holly Girl. I've got to know what's happened to her.
That's a good boy. Now go, she's actually at the moment.
But Mother, there's something I've got to tell you first.
Well, hurry up, Bob. What is it?
I've been seeing a lot of Fanny recently.
Well, have you, dear? Suppose it was to be expected. All part of growing up. But you just be careful. Make sure you've got a packet of 3 here, because you can't be too careful.
No, Mother. I've been seeing young Fanny Jorgan over there.
Oh, I know very much.
We're in love.
Oh, yes.
She's too frightened to tell that to her terrible father of hers. She said he cut off my her testimonial. if he thought that we were serious about each other. Oh, Mother, what am I going to do? I love her so much. I'd rather die than be without Fanny.
Just like his father. Don't threaten her. Go put something out. Just go and see Mrs. Robinson while she's free.
Good day, Mrs. Robinson.
Hello, Bob. What can I do for you? What's that nice bit of round? I've got more round back.
Oh, my good God, I hope it's not Holly Girl.
What was that, Bob?
Me and Mother, we were looking for our greyhound, Holly Girl, and I've been told that she might be with you. Have you seen her, Mrs. Robinson?
No, she's not black and white and runs like she's on 3 legs.
That's her. So you have seen her. But where is she?
Well, I'm sorry, Bob, and I did have her. But I phoned that trainer fellow in Palestine, Brian Christie, and he said she's what it is. And he'd come down and get her, and she's in a selling race at Swindon dog track tomorrow night. He said if she don't win this one, she'll end up in the Hawaiian toasties at the 5 Bells.
Oh my God, what am I going to do? He's got the wrong dog.
Well, I'm sorry, Bob, but I think it might be too late. Next time you see her, it might be under these pineapples.
Bob, your fairy grandmother will save Holly Girl for you.
Oh, fairy grand, it's so good to see you. But how can you say for Holly Girl? She's with her to train her in Palestine.
This old bag will stop magic spells. You rude person. This old bag. Not to worry, Bob. There'll be a happy outcome.
Oh, Sarah Gran?
Yes, what is it?
I've got another problem too. Could you get Fanny for me?
Only so much that a fairy grandmother can do. Here. Oh.
Right on your nobule. Oh, you're taking a piss, Cyril. I said straight on your nobules, not crumble it on your kernels. Right then. Now then, we're going to do routine number 6 for these 4 folk out here. That's the arson and fasting routine. And you, Henry, no fasting when you should be arsing. Otherwise you're right, clear? Right then, here we go then, routine number 6. Join in little old folks. Yes, you will be. Right, boys. Now, roll forward, here we go. Fall forward, lads. And fall back. And up, fall forward. Fall forward, lads. Very nice, Henry. And back. And up, and up. That's it. 1 inch 2. 2 inch 4. 3 inch 6. Right, lads, as you were, all forward. Let's be on. And fall back. And up. And fall forward. And back, lads. Nice step back. And up. And around, lads, and around. And reverse. And reverse. And that's lovely, lads. Run up, line up, and that's very good boys. That's very much.
On behalf of the Popular People's Front for Liberation.
Popular Front.
What?
With the People's Popular Front for the liberation.
Oh, for Christ's sake, don't start all that again! Now, Bob, I'd like to thank you for your courageous actions last night. It took a brave man to lay his hands on Hugh Organ's German 9 copy. It was a major blow for freedom! We don't need a son to be proud of. He's certainly got balls.
Took that nasty Mr. Jog and let them keep them. No balls, no fanny up here.
Well, we will do all we can to fight the tyrant and gain liberty for the people of Wallop.
And Jill's bush.
Oh, yes, and Jill's bush. Oh, Spicy's coming over.
Oh, my God.
Just the woman I was looking for, Widow Frankie. Tell me, Widow Frankie, have you used your outside cars?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have. Must have been the frog pie there somewhere. Anyway, you have.
Well, because you admit that you have a fully working outside carsy.
Indeed we do. You're a fully working crapper. We may not be flushed, but it does work. More nasty floating things in our can. What the eye doesn't see, the dog can't sniff that time.
Well, in that case, Widow, why haven't you paid your outstanding outside carsy tax? It is well overdue.
What do you mean we haven't paid our outside carsy tax? We must certainly have paid it.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, yes, we have.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, yes, we have. I gave the money to Bob yesterday to take down to the parish council and they paid it then.
Well, What if you gave him? He didn't pay it in. Ask him. Go on. Ask him.
Yes, Mother.
Mr. Jordan there says that we haven't paid our outside council tax, and I told him we had. I gave you the patch yesterday for to take down to the parish council, and you paid it, didn't you, Bob?
Mother, I don't know how to tell you this, but I lost the... I was in the pub and I must have put it down and it wasn't there, and I'm very sorry, Mother.
Oh, you silly boy! Oh, how could you lose it? What are we going to do now?
Lord Frankie, I now serve on you eviction notice, which will come into effect at noon tomorrow, unless by that time you have paid over the full amount of £697,000.
Oh, thank God!
And Prince of What do you think of that, Denise? What do you think of that?
Don't worry, Mother. Something will turn up. I don't know what, but something will. Oh, Mary Gran, where are you now?
Always look on the dark side. Don't get it all off your chest. Remember to look on the dark side, and things won't turn out for the best. Moan and chuck the old town in. Give up and call it a day. Life's always cruel and visits, and you'll avoid disappointment that way. Always look on the bright side. Wipe off that smile and just try. Never and sit on your backside. There's nothing like a good cry. And enjoy it. Get really cross with a friend. More is a day and miss anyway. You're gonna get stuffed in the end. More is a day and miss anyway. You're gonna get stuffed in the end.
Oh, crack-brained, adult-pated, feeble-minded numbskulls that a poor widow can be afflicted with. That son of man is a bleeding biscuit. The things I had to do to get that county tax together just don't bear mentioning. And what I've got to show for it now, nothing. It's all gone. My poor wee house and my fiddle faddles and my gewgaws and my whatnot, all gone. Oh dear, and me left on the side of the road with that silly boy for company. Just wait till I lay my hands on him. Oh, there you are. Oh.
Mother, it's not my fault.
Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Someone must have picked up the purse when I was purchasing about
Pick up the purse. Oh, God, you got me at it now. Stop using those keys. They know you have one of your weaknesses. There's 25 other letters in the alphabet for it. Anyway, what were you doing swilling pints in the pub when I told you to go down and pay the cassie back to the parish council?
Well, I was just about to. I was having a chat with that Granny joking, and then her father walked past, and then the next...
Oh, her father walked past, did he? Well, we needn't look any further than her father for the fellow who filched our funds. Thought his codpiece was looking a bit fuller than usual. Why is it that it's always nice girls that fall for so-and-sos of men? Take me, for instance. I mean, I'm just all hat. I'm just all hat. Husbands used to say anyway. You're optional extras, mine. You didn't raise any objections to those. Well, those objections are raised anyway. And there's me every time I clap eyes on that horrible, handsome, rugged Hugh Jordan. Over all unnecessary objectification. Never mind,
Just the moment I'm looking forward to, Frankie. I've got some good news for you. It's on your way and on your way, Frankie. Out you go, bag, baggage, and photos. Which is about all you're good for. Right, we'll have those for stop.
Oh, you brute! No, they're my best small.
Small? You could have a circus in those.
Well, I have performed some amazing tricks in them.
Right, let's have a furniture and an old piece. Come on, Doctor.
Oh, no! Oh, you cruel, wicked, well-built bastard. How can you throw a poor widow and an orphan out of house and home? Oh, man! Happy woman again, huh?
Dear widow, there's more in that codpiece than ever you imagined. Deborah!
Me? Stop it. Seen it all. Here. They're all witnesses. Take that. The twanky cassie tax is paid in full. And you can put those back on the staff.
In this life, one thing counts. In my piece, large amount. Is all they pay. I had to pick a pocket or two. Had to pick a pocket or two. I had to pick a pocket or two. That is my only sin. Losing the oil would make me boil. I had to nick the money from you. I money from you.
Well, I suppose every man has his little weaknesses. Bless him. Just to show there's no ill feeling, I'll go and make us all a nice cup of tea.
The point is, sir, as an eviction, that was a total washout.
I put it down to that fairy grandmother.
I'll put it down to your your dratted codpiece. What a place to keep your money.
Well, it's where you get your fortune from what I'm told.
This is getting us nowhere. The point is, sir, Private Monroe and I have noticed that the widow Twanky has taken quite a shine to you, sir, to put it mildly.
God forbid!
Well, we all have to make sacrifices. I'll make them nearly every night.
The point is, sir, that's the last time I say it. The point is, sir, all you have to do is lure the widow to some secluded rendezvous, like Jill's bush, for instance, and we can capture her and dump her in the Broughton plate pits. She won't get out of them in a hurry.
Oi, that was my idea. I said that first, didn't I? I lived in the I bloody well did. I dare you, Stephen.
Quiet, I'm alive here.
Rubbish.
Get on with it.
I know it's rubbish, I've got a line all This has the makings of a good plan. If only we could think of some way of getting her to bring Bob along with us too. That was an important bit. If only we could get her some way of getting Bob to come too. Let us think about it.
Well, I could do a bit of luring, I suppose.
Pearls before swine.
How's it coming, Widow Twanky?
Oh, slowly, dear, slowly. Very well being asked to paint the bar, but the colour is so limited. Backstage is white and Morganbury door framed out.
How's it going, Widow Twanky?
Oh, that's it. She wants it coming and you want it going. And I'm coming or going, I ask myself.
At the moment, it's neither. Just what have you achieved so far?
Well, I finished all the background, as you can see.
Widow Twanky, when I said paint the bar, I didn't mean paint the bar. I meant paint the bar.
Oh, funny. Oh, Bob. Oh, funny.
Oh, what's this thing? You do get on with it, will you?
Oh, funny. Yes. Help me. Help me? Of course, Bob. It's those hippies. They won't leave me alone. They keep carrying me about and making me spinach and muesli. I know, Bob. It's because because they love you like I do. They want to be with you like I do. But I don't want that. Oh, Bob, I thought you loved me too. Oh, I do, Fanny. It's them I don't want. They keep calling Holly it. And they keep saying they want it. Let me take you away from all this. Meet me tonight at Jill's bush. We'll rescue Holly and have her properly trained. We'll show them all. Oh, Fanny. Oh, God.
Oh, lay out.
Till tonight, Fanny. Oh, God. Fanny.
Lead us to the Holy Grail. Lead us to our goal.
The Grail is our goal. Our goal is the Grail. Lead us to that holy thing. She's a she. Holly's a she. And she's in Palestine. Palestine. Lead us to Palestine.
My friends, Palestine is our spiritual home. Home of the great people's populous assassination. Oh, shut it, Norma. Thank you, sister. Now, what do you want in Palestine anyway?
The holy thing. It's not a thing. It's a she.
Did you hear that? The holy thing is a she.
I heard, Harry. I always knew it would be. Not for nothing did we burn our bras for those that needed them. Our struggle against the male chauvinist has not been again in vain. Our cause is vindicated, sisters.
Yeah. What about me? But you beat Julie big.
But what's all this got to do with Holly?
No, the Holy Grail. Listen, if the Holy Grail is a she, it must be a holy Grail.
How can... I mean, I thought you said it was a she and not an it. I mean, you seem to have a serious gender problem here. Is it an it or is it a she? Now look, she can't be an it if it's an it, can it? And she can't be a she if she's an it, can she? Now, am I making myself clear?
Oh, that widow!
The thing is, it or she or whatever must be saved.
Yeah. And Bob's the only one who knows where she is.
Yeah.
But Palestine is our goal.
Oh, yeah.
You can't go without us. We have a mission to save all womankind.
But then we're united.
What's this? The United Front?
Yes, set all off to Palestine.
Yeah.
Good swimmers, are they?
Oh, stop wittering, man. We march to Palestine.
Yes. And what about the Wallop Brook? May I remind you that the parish council have had all the bridges destroyed to keep out the plague, even the one at Fishing Cottage.
That's now with that electric gate opening and shutting on its own all the time.
Why is it electric?
The parish council, they've taken all the bridges down. One that's been cut off. Newton.
Well,
But Bob will lead us.
Bob's a miracle worker.
The people's popular friendly by a man. Oh, well, perhaps in a circumstance. All right, we'll catch a minute in it.
Yes, we've got other business to attend to at the moment.
Oh,
do hope I'm looking my best. I just can't understand why that hanky Hugh Jordan is taking a fancy to me after all this time. It must be my irresistible femininity. I've always been a sucker for a strong, silent type. What about you, man? Oh, well, maybe not, no. I can't understand where the man's got to. He should be here by now.
Looks like the widow's here already. We must be vigilant. Marilyn, you don't cover the main road down there. Julian, you make sure that nobody enters from the rear. No. Now, remember, at the first sign of trouble, attack.
Oh my God, who's that over there? Oh my God, it's the hateful Republican Guard! Attack! Oh, that's fire!
Woman. Hey, we are the hippies! We are the hippies! We are here to save the good widow from Hugh Jordan. What do People's Front people think you're doing?
The People's Popular Front!
Yes.
We're the People's Popular Front, and we got here first!
Yes.
We're gonna save the widow!
Well, that's our plan!
It's your demands!
But that's our plan!
Well, we were here first!
Yes. What do you mean?
We thought of it first.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. A couple of years ago, actually.
You've got all your demands worked out then?
Of course we have.
Well, what are they?
We're not telling you.
Listen, we thought of it before you anyway.
Didn't. Bloody did! 1,000 times more than you could ever say. We've been planning this for months.
Well, tough kitty to you, fish face.
Good. This is ridiculous. This is no way to look after the widow. Where is she anyway? The widow, you syrupy Salisbury, the dog's friend, a widow! She was there a minute ago. Where's she gone? You didn't happen to see where the widow is. Come on, you can't miss her. Where'd she go?
It's all your fault. You've got no bloody idea about absolutely no sodding idea about protecting the widow. Now Hugh Jordan's got her. God knows what's going to happen to the poor old cow.
Well, I don't think we should be fighting amongst ourselves. I think we should be united against the common enemy.
Yeah, Virginia Bottomley.
No. The Eurovision Song Contest!
Yeah, she's right. Let's go. We can argue afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Solidarity.
Solidarity. Jake. I got alcohol down my tights to prove it. Look. Yeah, you like one, Trudy? Yeah, those are mine. No, they're not. I got them off that tap they brought in last Tuesday.
Which particular tart? From Old Wallop?
The one from Old Wallop. Yeah, that's right.
T for tart. Big section that. Most of it over Wallop. You see now, week last Tuesday. That's right, King Lane. One dress, gold lame, allocated to Lolita. Very nice, it looks on you. Two prophylactics used. Lolita. Here we are. Black fishnet tights, gusset reinforced, allocated to Trudy.
Told you, they're mine.
What are these, so withered and so vile in their attire that look not like the creatures of the earth, and yet ought? You ought but man may question. You seem to understand me by each one his jobby finger laying against his skinny lips. You should be women, but your private parts forbid me to interpret you as so.
These bloody Dame players.
It's not bloody sure, sir.
Hey, you! Man at CNA, come over here.
You want me, big boy?
I wouldn't want you if you were the last one-eyed transvestite on his arm.
You ran out to make a joke.
Don't cry, don't cry.
Why not?
Because it makes your mascara run. Hey, listen, Philip. I come up here bloody night after night rehearsing this stuff, have my hair shaved off, have my codpiece blown away, and I get lines to deliver, make my dog sick.
Don't be too hard on the writers, do I?
Yes, that's right. It's not easy being a writer.
What with the drink and the drugs and the arse women and all? We can tell you tales about writers to make your hair come.
In fact, we could sing you a song about it.
We were all writers once, but we were burnt out long ago.
So now we're doomed to manage these sinking flake pits forever. Wallop man went walking out one dark and windy day. Upon a dirty as he went along his way. When all at once a sorry band of red-eyed men he saw, a-plowing through the night sky. And it roared. Their eyes were full of fire and their fingers hard like steel. Their furrowed brows were shiny and their hot breath he could feel. The cold of fear through as they staggered through the sky. We heard the writers coming hard. They heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh, it ain't written yet, 'cause the colors right forever in that range up in the sky, great people smoking fire, as they rise from clear and
find you now, wretched son, dumped in the darkest and smelliest part of the pit.
But sire, thou already hast 3 captives.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yes, thou hast.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, yes, thou hast.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, yes, thou hast. Haven't. Oh, is it so? You counted yourself.
We're right, I'm in. 1, 2... But who is the third person?
Sir! You cannot say, sir, who is the third person, sir.
Why not?
It's not grammatically correct, sir.
What should I say?
What is the third person, sir?
What is the third person?
That's right, sir.
Oh, very well. What is the third person?
What is the third class of pronoun, sir, as distinct from the first class of pronoun, sir, which is the person what is speaking, sir? The second class of pronoun, sir, is the person who is being spoken to, sir. The third class of pronoun, sir, is the person or the object what is being spoken of, sir. Now, is that clear, sir?
What is clear to me, Gormless, is that you are a dickhead.
Absolutely agree.
Not of the third order, not of the second order, but of the first order. Now, will someone please inform me which particular piece of subhuman detritus comprises the... It's a bit like blind dating me.
All these years I've defended you. Despite what people have said about you, I've defended you at every turn.
But I can explain everything.
All right. Let's hear it.
What?
Well, your explanation, of course.
Blind man's bluff.
Blind man's bluff. Is that it? Surely you can do better than that.
My little joke, dear. Actually, I was trying to defend you from the People's Popular Front, an absolutely ruthless band.
And pray, why do we need to be protected from these people?
Because she was trying to steal Widow Tranky's assets. Yes.
I've come all queer. Have you given me something?
Well, I don't believe a word of it. If it hadn't been for me, you would have thrown poor Widow Tranky and her wonderful son Bob into that perfectly awful pit thing. I'm finished with you, Father, forever.
Yes.
We have to rescue Olivia.
Oh, dear, now listen here, big boy. You sure you haven't given me something? I mean, I feel, to tell the truth, I feel hot. Do you feel hot?
It must be something you're burning in the pit.
Oh, no, I think it's a really, it's a little bit tight. Here, let me help you loosen it. No. Oh, I didn't see you. Did you give her a piece of your mind? Is that what you meant when you said you're going to stick it to the people?
Order! We must remember that the Republican Guard represents authority in these parts. We should at all times conduct ourselves in a manner befitting to the laws.
Point is, sir.
You said you wouldn't say that again.
Well, I did, and I'll say it again. The point is, sir, you set a perfect example.
Thank you, Queen. Now, where was I?
Shagging Widow Tranky.
What did you say?
Slagging the People's Front.
The People's Popular Thingy.
Awfully nice pair, sir.
Now, where was I?
Shagging Widow Tranky.
The People's
making any plans. Progress, indeed. With our plans to penetrate the
Very good question, Queen. Does anybody else have a question before I try and answer?
Yes, I have actually, sir. You said last week we had to go down hard. Have we actually done that?
Another very good question. Are there any more?
Is it free?
With what crew?
All round.
Have you all gone barking mad? There must be something in the air here. The sooner we get back to London, the better it will be. Oh my God!
News from the studios of PCC. Trevor.
Thank you, Trevor. And in the news tonight, Parish Council re-elected. O.J. Carpenter trial. Verdict and dramatic climax for Mr. Justice Sam Rawplug. And Trevor, he admits, yes, he got it wrong. And finally, confrontation looms at Brookside. Trevor.
The Parish Council of Nether Wallop was unanimously re-elected today. Chairman of the Council, Fenella Jackson, speechless with emotion, thanked the entire village for its overwhelming endorsement. She paid tribute to the Hearts and Minds campaign of Captain Hugh Jorgan and his team, who had encouraged such a high turnout. Returning officer Fred Mellon explained that he had not handled so many bodies since the plague.
The trial of Mr. O.J. Lunchbox Carpenter ended today at the Palestine Crown Court. He had been charged with conduct likely to offend public morals. It was alleged that in June last year, during a lunchtime session in his pub, the Five Bells, he interrupted a customer's conversation 7 times in as many minutes. And on each occasion, told them the one about Rupert Lovell and the guinea pig pen. Found guilty.
Yes.
He asked, without any sign of remorse, for 3,846 similar offences to be taken into consideration. He then persistently interrupted the judge as he attempted to pass sentence. Visibly colouring, Mr. Justice Sam Rawplug stated that, frankly, the public deserved a long rest from Mr. Carpenter's activities. He then adjourned the court to take a very brisk walk and a tincture while social reports on Carpenter were produced. Trevor.
Junior Defence Minister Sir David Bitchell was addressing a local meeting at the parish hall yesterday when he appeared to score a political own goal. An ex-young Conservative, Richard Stewart Fraser, who had just celebrated his 8th birthday, asked Sir David why people of his age were being excluded from party functions. The MP left the podium and felled him with a dropkick.
the boy's mother remonstrated with him, the MP defended himself, saying that his personal conduct was indeed a private matter, and like any other MP, he strongly resented his personal affairs being brought into the public domain. Later, the minister issued a statement saying that his conduct fell well within guidelines on the Nolan Committee, and no further action would be taken against the boy.
The Republican Guard are on standby this evening, following rumours that a local lad, one Robert Twankey, alias Bob of Wallop, has built up quite a following after supposedly performing a number of miracles. His new disciples, mainly New Age travellers and left-wing troublemakers, are demanding the right to make a pilgrimage to the city of Palestine in search of a Hurley grill, which they say is the source of their leader's power. The bridges over the Wallop Brook were destroyed weeks ago in order to prevent the spreading of the plague. The captain of the Republican Guard, Hugh Jorgan, has warned that any large group of one or more persons found by the brook will be taken into care for their own safety and shot.
It's been a day of emotion, drama, and tension. Trevor?
Highlights and action replays of the O.J. Lunchbox Carpenter trial. Follow this bulletin. Trevor.
And that was the news at 10. Trevor?
Good night. Trevor.
Good night. Good night.
Around here, you know. I have enough problem with that malnourished crowd, you know, raw blood. But anyway, you're on the wrong bank, lady.
Don't you be showing your ignorance. Look at Bob over there doing miracles as well. He's up over there in the shape of a rosary tree. Go on, Bob, you show him. You show him, Bob.
But I've never done crossing.
But you're fantastic on water. Just look at that water into wine thing you did the other night.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Well, if it's to think I can. With water. That is, with waterproof.
Oh, my goodness sake! You have no peas! You're always trying to pee and not getting anywhere. Try a debate or a disappear or something like that.
seems to be happening.
Where is that fairy grandmother? I just needed to... Oh!
Our dear leader here seems to be in a slight water parting predicament.
I do to proclaim return at once from whence you came.
Very correct, lady, very correct.
This man just look at that hat. That's the most wonderful black
Hey, lady, you ain't going to leave it like that, you know. My business, you know. I'll have you for a straight to trade.
Put your hair on. So, get going. Your bottom's flowing. So, get flowing. There.
Hey, you! Hey, don't you hate on me, you know. How did they get across? Yeah, we need no appropriation for baptisms here, you know, just in case you are asking, you rascal.
Right. There's nothing for it then. The army glider that we stole from, we liberated from the Army Museum of Flying. It is over there in the bushes. Quickly, go and get it.
Right, I think it is.
Quick,
What is it? Drive away.
I will sing while you're away. Right, all aboard. Why won't it go?
What's one of them towing things, sir?
What towing things?
You know, the bungee thing. They used to use a bungee. Here. You liberated quite a lot. We don't twank his knickers recently, have we? I bet there's enough elastic in there to launch one of these.
Right, well, go and get it quickly and do something about it. Come on, go, Bill.
All right, Captain. Excuse me. Are you ready for this, sir?
Yeah.
We've got to take off. Here we go.
Do it again.
Just in time. Now look. Good fortune is ours. There is that mangy dog that Bob says so much. Now, quiet. While I hatch a cunning plot. I have it! We will own the counter with the art of camouflage! Quickly, Sergeant Gomez. Go to my survival kit and bring the contents here.
Right, so I've got it.
Right?
Yes, I've got it all, sir.
Good. Ah, wonderful.
No, that's not part of it, sir. That's something you left off stage when you should have brought on with you.
Now, hold these in front of you and stand very still, and you will disappear into the background. This is a bush. So. Now, two of you boys there, your cops, and Shirley over here for your pockets. I hear the...
But yes, you've got nothing to hide behind. Be something like, you know, tree.
Do you think that I would hide with my privates behind a tree? No, I shall disguise myself as a bollard.
That nasty you John cannot follow now.
Well, we better just make sure the area is safe. You go and recce that forest over there. Marilyn, you wander off and have a poke in that copse. And make sure Marilyn home behind the trees.
Oh, thank you, Ulrika. Oh, does my hair look all right? Oh, joy, a poke in the copse.
Where's this Holy Grail then, ducks?
Holy Grail.
The one we followed the wondrous Bob round half Hampshire looking for. I don't know what a grail is, but if Bob wants it, it must be worth looking for.
But of course she's worth looking for. She's my dear dog.
A dog? A bleeding dog? What's holy about stuffing dog?
Not holy, she's half holy. That must be her. She's not very close by. Holly, go, good girl. Give us a sign, there's a good girl.
What?
There's no need to take the piss, so simple. Oh, Holly.
Not the muscle! I shall now expose myself to the huge organ. Aha! One false move and the dog gets it.
Oh, lucky dog.
You're absolutely beastly. Quick on someone your own soul.
Don't fun.
This is a very non-idle threat. Widow, if your son wants to see his dog again, without having to open a body bag.
A doggy bag.
Quiet when I'm ejaculating. Without opening a body bag, you will take over your farm and all the mineral rights to me.
Need time to think about that one. Rex, I've stunk. Kill the dog. And before you die a nasty, horrible death, Holly, I just want you to know that your mother has got a ferret down his trousers.
Bring her over here, Holly. Then.
Fight him off.
Good. Now then, Mr. Jorgen, well, what are we going to do with you? Give him to me. Yeah, I'll question him for a few hours. Then I'll do something else.
You'll hang him.
I think I might hang him after that too.
He deserves to be bloody well hung.
He is.
Not so fast! Do you think I will be stupid enough to come here on my own? At this very moment, my crack troops are surrounding you with their weapons out and ready to fire.
Steve, Marilyn, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just chatting up these three over here, and I don't think it's their weapons that'll be doing the firing.
Well, I can see a couple of weapons. I don't think they're very dangerous.
Classes!
Well, your men seem to be otherwise engaged, Mr. Jorgen.
Shut up about my own privates.
Holy girl, up and down the fence, all around the top, all around the ball, and the ball,
trying to do Bob's miracle.
We tried for ages, did everything we could think of.
Yeah, we waved our arms about and then we chanted a bit. And then we intoned stuff like, oh ye waters of the Wallop Brook, part like what you did for Bob.
Didn't not even a little bit.
No, so then we took all our clothes off. And we chanted all that stuff again, but still nothing happened.
Something happened today, though.
Yeah, but that wasn't a miracle, was it?
It was for Dylan. He didn't stop grinning for over an hour.
So, well, we've decided that Bob really must have done a miracle, because we've tried and we can't do it.
Lead us to the ground,
Come on, lead us.
Here it is, folks. One holy grail.
But that's a dog.
Folks, is it?
No, it's not just a dog. It can't be. Bob has led us to it. It must be a holy dog. We will kneel before it and worship.
But she's only me old greyhound.
Oh, but Bob, if you are the keeper of this greyhound, then you'll rule us and this land forever.
Hey, wait, this is my job.
Not any more, sunshine. You're no more use to any of us.
Everything but one use for him. Either that or hand you over to And before we disappear for a little afternoon delight, I want you to promise me a nice man in the future and do what Bob tells you. Oh, well, I promise. Come on then, Mr. Floppy. I'm going to your parents and Plasty.
I propose we hold a democratic election and make Bob our leader and invest him as Mayor of Wallop.
Hold on a moment. In our culture, he should be known as Reno of Wallop. All those in favour?
No, maybe he should be Mayor and Reno of Wallop.
No, it would be posher if he were the Mayor with Reno of Wallop.
But couldn't that just be so plain for Bob?
Well, we have a proposal on the floor and 4 amendments.
Yeah, well, look, I'd like to propose that old Rika there shuts her cake off.
From now on, you shall be known as Bob of Wallop. No, you shall be known. That's right. Is that wrong? Bob of Wallop, Mayor with Reno. Now, what you need now is a proper mayor.
Oh, he can have my gloves.
Yes. Bob of Wallop, take these gloves as a symbol of your greatness and wear them often and with pride.
Especially to church on Sunday.
Could I have a lady mayoress too, please? Oh, I don't see that as being a problem. In fact, it's a very good idea. Who do you fancy? Could I have her, please? No.
Where's your hand?
Do you agree to marry her and be known throughout the village as Fanny the Mayor's wife?
Oh, yes, please.
If Bob's got a uniform, I think Fanny should have one too.
Yes. She can have my hat.
Yes.
Fanny, Mayoress of Wallop, take this hat as a symbol of, well, something or other, and wear it with dignity, even though you'll look a complete dipstick in it.
Of course, I shall wear it with dignity. But wouldn't it be even more dignified if we had a car to swan about in? Yes, with a flag on the front. String.
Hail Bob of Wallop!
Bob!
story ever told. Bob, oh, Wallop, what an ace, what a champion, what a star. He's a real nice bloke who doesn't smoke and make nasty smellies in the car. We made him a Marquis or Earl, but he does look a bit like a girl. So he's a small, we wouldn't toss a ball. We're only saying you're doing fine, Bob of Wallop, Bob of Wallop, Stockbridge House. Bob and Fanny, they are just the leaders we deserve. Dressed up in that hat, she looks a brat, and the gloves they fog them like a nerd. Oh, what a justice case the parish council phones, saying they did not enjoy the plot. They can blame it all on Kingsley Jones. They didn't like the review. If you pay no one you should sue. So we say, as we send you on your way, we're only saying you're doing fine, Bob of Wallop, Bob of Wallop. Okay, W-A-L-L-O-P, Bob of Wallop. Yeah!
For those authors who aren't actually on the stage, we'd like to bring them on for a little thank you as well. Yeah!